Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. This is Anthony. Today we're going to talk about my top 5 bucket list places that I would like to go before I kick the bucket.
I'm from the city is due. I'm from the city is due.
Coming in at number 5, that would be the Holy Land, Jerusalem, Israel, places that Jesus has walked, places that I've read about in the Bible. I would love to actually go and experience that in person. I'd love to see the Jordan River. I would just love to be able to go and really see a lot of these really iconic places. I did back in the day have a chance to visit the Holy Land Experience in Orlando, which was really awesome. Kind of wet my beak a little bit for it, but it really just made me want to go and experience the real thing even more. However, I will say that if you're stateside and you can't get to Israel, anywhere like that, especially with a war going on, that's honestly why this is coming in at number 5. It'd probably be a lot higher, but with everything going on in that part of the world right now, it's not just I would rather go other places where it's safer right now. But with that being the case, the Holy Land Experience is an excellent alternative over in Orlando, and you can always go to Universal and Disneyland while you're down there too. Really make a really fun trip of it. So again, visiting that though really just wet my beak for wanting to actually experience the real Holy Land. So that's definitely something that's on my to-do list that hopefully I'll be able to make some videos on sometime in the near future. The 4th place on my bucket list is Italy. My family is from Calabria, Italy. You probably can't tell from my pasty complexion, but I would love to go and see kind of where my family's from, and see different key parts of Italy like Venice and Rome, and just really cool places like Sicily or wherever. Also, I love Italian food, so that would be another thing that I would really enjoy about going to Italy, is being able to have like authentically made Italian food, being able to go and see like where my grandparents grew up and stuff like that. My mom has been to Italy. She said it was really awesome, so hopefully I'll get to experience that at some point. Again, this probably would have come in at 5, but with everything going on in Israel right now, this thing kind of leapfrogged it. But yeah, being somebody from Italian descent, it's always, something that I've always wanted to check out was, Italy, especially with my grandparents being from there. Most of my family speaking Italian. I just think it'd be something that'd be really cool to do. The 3rd place that I would really like to go would probably be Europe, and I'm going to kind of lump several countries together, because if I ever go to Europe for one country, I'm going to probably see several, but the European countries that I really want to see, obviously I would love to go to France. Paris would be wonderful. Heard great things about Paris and France. Would also really like to go to Germany. I've heard Germany's awesome, especially like around Christmas time. Apparently Germany does Christmas really, really big, so I would love to see Germany around Christmas time. But there's several countries right over in that European area that I would love to kind of be able to jump around to. If I were to ever go over there, maybe take like a month or 2 months and just kind of really get a good feel of Europe and experience what it's like. The number 2 place on my bucket list, which really kind of flips back and forth between 1 and 2, but I'm going to kind of say number 2, just because it's hot there and the first place is not as hot. And when I'm pasty like this, I don't really like being super hot. So say Australia. I would love to visit Australia. Big fan of the accents. So would love to go and see some like real life kangaroos and some crocodiles and stuff like that. I also got some good friends that I've met in the sports card hobby that I would love to actually go and meet in person, and I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, Australia would be an amazing place to visit. It's definitely one of the top places on my bucket list. Right now I have been looking at Royal Caribbean has several Australian cruises, and typically if you're going to Australia you can also see New Zealand as well. So just like I lumped together some European countries, I'm going to lump New Zealand together with Australia, because if I do that, the likelihood of me going on a cruise is reasonably high, just because then my food, all that stuff is kind of paid for, and I'd be able to see kind of both places and kind of bookend it, which I think would be really cool, because I've never been to either place, and it's a place I've always wanted to go, both of those places. So I just think that that'd be really amazing, and the fact that there are cruises that literally go from one to the other, I just think would be great, and they're expanding into more cruises. So that's definitely something I got my eye on, is an Australian cruise, just because I think that'd be super cool. But again, it'd have to be something where I would spend some time actually on land, probably in beforehand or after, just because I think there'd be so much to do, and just a little bit of time you get in port probably wouldn't do it justice. And the number one place that I would really like to go would be the UK. And again, the UK is made up of 4 countries, which is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So I would go see all of them. The big emphasis for me would be England. I'd love to go to England. Would like to go see some of the Premier League, football teams. Soccer. Sorry, I'm American. I gotta call it soccer because over here football means Pittsburgh Steelers. But yeah, I would absolutely love to go see some of the more famous teams. I really like Liverpool a lot, so I'd love to go see one of their team game plays. I'd love to go see their team play. I'd also wouldn't mind seeing like Manchester United or Chelsea. Just any iconic team like that would be really cool to go and see live over there. They go into some iconic places, like the Beatles are from over there, you know what I mean? So if I'm going to see Liverpool play, I could very easily go see where the Beatles are from, you know what I mean? Like your boy could be going down to Abbey Road, which I think would be super cool. Also, another thing I really, really would love to do, if I'm ever in the UK, is go to Ireland and visit some castles. Like Game of Thrones was filmed out in Ireland. I would love to go and visit some of those like castles and different landmarks that were on that show. I think that'd be super cool. But again, I would want to also make sure I'm seeing a little bit of everything that the UK has to offer. So I would probably need at least a month there as well. So guys, let me know, like, what are some of your bucket list places? Leave me 1, 2, if you want to leave me all 5 of your top 5 bucket list places down in the comment section. I would love to hear them. But yeah, until the next video, may God bless you. Hope you take it easy.
The city is good.